Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, 11th June 2020. Year 2 Maths. Today we're going to be looking at making patterns with shapes. Right, pause the video and please make sure you have your workbook, a pencil and a plain piece of paper. Please download the worksheets from either class charts or email. Write the short date at the top of the page, 11.6.20. Write the LI to make patterns with shapes. Please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. Let's look at the key vocabulary. Please repeat after me. Quarter turn, half turn, three-quarter turn, full or whole turn, shapes, patterns, repeating, rotation. So another word for turn is rotation. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to be describing shape patterns. So a pattern has a repeated design or recurring sequence. Now what does it mean by recurring? So where a pattern can either be a shape or a picture or a symbol, and it's just repeated over and over again. So it's the same pictures or objects over and over again. So let's look at this pattern here. So we've got circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, and a rectangle. So what shapes are in the pattern? Circle and a rectangle. What is the pattern? Circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, and rectangle. Now, what shape will be next in the pattern? Now, how this helps me is to say the pattern out loudly. So say it out loudly. So I'm going to say it out loudly, so then I'll know what the next shape in the pattern will be. So circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle, rectangle, circle. So my next shape will be circle. Right, what shapes are in the pattern here? That's right, they're triangles. Now, what is the pattern? Triangle and upside down triangle. Now, what shape will be next in the pattern? So what I'm going to do is say the pattern out loudly to know what my next pattern, what my next shape in the pattern is going to be. So we've got triangle, upside down triangle, triangle, upside down triangle, triangle, upside down triangle, and the next one's going to be triangle. Pause the video here and continue these patterns by adding the next 3 shapes. Either you can draw the next 3 shapes in your workbook, or you can discuss it with your mom and dad or your brother or sister who are helping you out. Please have a go with it. Let's have a look. If you got that, well done. Right, this time around what you're doing is filling in the missing shape to complete the patterns. Right, pause the video here and can you see what the missing shapes are? Either draw it in your workbook or discuss it with your mom or dad or your brother or sister who are helping you. Let's have a look. If you got that, well done. Right, pause the video here and please make sure you have downloaded the worksheets from either class charts or email. And what you're going to do is please complete question 1. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to recap by describing these turns or rotations. Please discuss this with your mom or dad or your brother or sister who are helping you. Let's have a look at it. So the first one would have been a half a turn either clockwise or half a turn anti-clockwise. The second one would have been a 3/4 turn clockwise or a 1/4 turn anti-clockwise. And the third one would have been a 1/4 turn clockwise or a 3/4 turn anti-clockwise. If you got that, well done. Right, rotation within shapes. Now I've got a square here and I have got a green dot in my top left hand corner. Now if I rotate this shape a 1/4 turn clockwise, where would the green dot be? So what I would like you to do is on a piece of paper, draw this square, put a circle in the top left hand corner and rotate it a 1/4 turn clockwise and see where this green dot would land. Let's have a look. If you got that, well done. Right. I've got a triangle here, so draw a triangle on your piece of paper. Now, if this shape makes a 1/2 turn anti-clockwise, what would it look like? So please have a go at it by turning 1/2 turn anti-clockwise. So this is the triangle you're drawing. Please have a go at it. Right, let's have a look. If you got that, well done. Okay, now this is a slightly complicated pattern. So what comes next in the pattern? Describe what you can see and identify the rotation. What we say rotation is turns in the pattern. Now, I put a clock here to remind you, if you've forgotten, to remind you what anti-clockwise looks like and clockwise looks like to help you with your turns. Okay. So what I would like you to do is, on the piece of paper, I would like you to draw the first shape, which is in that circle here, and try and rotate it and see if you can get this shape in the pattern, and then rotating it again to get this shape. Now do this by trial and error. Try with 1/4 turn first, clockwise or anti-clockwise. If that doesn't work, go back to its original shape that it needs to be. Then try 1/2 turn clockwise or 1/2 turn anti-clockwise and see if you get these next shapes in the pattern. And once you got that, see what comes next in the pattern. What's going to be the 4th shape in the pattern? Let's have a look. Right, Michelle has had a go at it as well. So what I've done is I have taken my first shape. So I've drawn my first shape and I'm going to rotate it 1/2 turn anti-clockwise. So you can see that it's matching to the second shape at the top. Now I'm going to rotate it again 1/2 turn. So when I'm rotating, I'm not going back to its original position. I'm rotating from where I have left off with the second shape. The third shape in the pattern is matching with the top one. And now I'm going to find out what my 4th shape in the pattern is going to be. And again, I'm going to rotate it 1/2 turn anti-clockwise. And that's what my 4th shape looks like in the pattern. But that's not where I just stopped. I've tried to do it another way. So let's have a look. Now this time around, what I've done is I have done 1/2 turn clockwise. And you can see that this second shape looks exactly the same as what's on the top one there. I'm going to do 1/2 turn and clockwise. It looks like the top shape there, the third shape They look the same. Now I'm going to turn half a turn clockwise to get my fourth shape in the pattern, and it looks like that. So if you have a look, my fourth shape in the pattern, whether it's half a turn clockwise or half a turn anti-clockwise, is the same. Right, what I have done here now is, again, I have drawn the shape where I have coloured in 3 squares red and the fourth one green. So if I number them, 1, 2, 3, 4, so my fourth square is green. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the next 2 shapes where I have turned the shape each time. Now see what turn I have made in this pattern. So identify the rotation or identify the turn in the pattern and see what the fourth shape is going to look like. Please have a go at it. Let's have a look. So what I have done here is I have done a quarter turn clockwise, or you can say it's a 3/4 turn anti-clockwise. Right, pause the video here and please complete questions 2, 3, 4 and 5. Once you have finished your work, please send a photo of your work at year2@grange.harrow.sch.uk. See you tomorrow. Bye.